Alright, we've got a new look at the Jurassic World Rebirth movie. We've also got an interview with Gareth Edwards as well. So it's all quite interesting. Thought we'd take a look at this. This is a movie which, I don't know, some people are interested in. I don't know. I need to see a trailer to get excited. Because there's some good stuff about this. David Cope's back, of course. The guy who, wrote the first one. But this was sort of prefabbed with Universal. They'd already made it. Right? They'd done the script. They were ready to go. They just needed a director for hire. Some of those films can be good. Some of them can just be a made-for-committee movie. Right? So sometimes that's bad. I will say, one of the best films that sort of I like anyway, that was similar to that, where the studio already had the movie ready to go, they had the script, they just needed a director for hire. Funnily enough, was actually Alien. If you look into the history of Alien, Ridley Scott was brought in at the last minute. It was thought to be like a weird little B, C-list movie type thing. So it can be good, but it remains to be seen if we can get that in the modern day. Anyway, hit subscribe if you're a returning viewer and you're not subscribed already. And also just check that you are subscribed for those that think you are, because YouTube's been unsubscribing people. So let's take a look. Pretty quick video on this one, I would imagine. Jurassic World Rebirth, Gareth Edwards teases trilogy plans, and you still show Scarlett Johansson in action. So let's get to what he said first. He spoke to Entertainment Weekly, and he said the following: "I can't speak for Universal, but it did feel like a new trilogy in a way. I'm not sure what their plans are, but it felt like the beginning of a brand new chapter in this franchise. To me, it's a giant love letter to Steven Spielberg and his earlier films. There are moments in this movie that remind me very much of Jaws. It's like little greatest hits of all those aspects of his films that I loved growing up as a child. It's essentially a little adventure odyssey across this island. A survival story, really. Sounds like The Lost World, basically. So according to the site at Entertainment Weekly, the story picks up 5 years after the events of Dominion, and dinosaurs are now dying out due to the modern world being inhospitable to them. So no dino-ravaged apocalypse, but they have largely fled to the safety of small regions in the tropics around the equator. Humans being humans, they aren't left alone for long because the pharmaceutical company hopes to use dinosaur DNA to create a new life-saving drug. Zora Bennett, who's played by Scarlett Johansson, who Edwards calls a special ops ex-CIA type, is contracted to infiltrate the region and extract the DNA. She'll be joined by the captain of the team ship, Duncan Kincaid, Mahershala Ali, paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis, Jonathan Bailey, and Big Pharma representative Martin Krebs, played by Rupert Friend. So it said the mission goes wrong when Zora receives a mayday signal from a civilian boat that capsized from an attack, forcing this group to watch out for the Delgado family, played by Manuel Garcia Rulfo, Luna Blaze, David Lacono, and Audrina Miranda. So it says this: obviously it all goes wrong and becomes a situation that you enjoy watching as a Jurassic fan. Once you're on the adventure, the film doesn't let go until the end credits. The enjoyment of it is in the moment-to-moment chase, escape, scare, horror, curveballs, in the whole plotting of the set pieces and the dinosaur moments. So these are the images, basically. Well, actually, let's look at the, I think they're on the Entertainment Weekly one as well. Here you go. Nice to see, like locations, and if not locations, like a really good set design. It's good. Like, the outfits are good. I like Gareth Edwards as a director. I think he's a good director. I like this set piece. I think the set piece looks quite nice. It's semi-futuristic, but not really. It looks like it could be grounded in the real world, which I like. I think that's quite interesting. There you go. Again, just image. Another image. Last one here. Looks like it's got a lot of tan on, but all right. So there you go. There's not really anything else to say, to be honest. It looks good. They do go into a little bit here. They say Edwards is on a mission of his own to capture the essence of what he loved about Spielberg's Jurassic Park, a crucial piece of cinema had an immediate impact on Edwards' career as a filmmaker. He decided to work in visual effects partly as a result of his viewing experience. Jurassic Park did lead the way with computer graphics, but I feel like we got lost along the way with the arms race to a spectacle. Jurassic actually only had a few dozen VFX shots in it, and it's such a powerful film. So it was trying to go back to all those tricks and ideas that tease the audience, that create suspense, and tension, that get you on the edge of your seat. I just wanted to create that feeling I had when I was young of being in awe of these things. So that's quite nice. That's quite good. Gareth Edwards is really good with his use of CG in films. His films are good. Like, they're good in terms of, practical effects always looks on point. Even like a near fully CGI film, which he did recently, which was The Creator. Like, it doesn't feel gratuitous with its CG. So, him trying to pay homage to this, the original, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign, I think. Yeah, is there anything else? I don't think there is, really. It says this, and if that means trekking through poisonous snake-infested waters to get the shot, so be it. Cool. So, it does say this, in terms of the dynamic of these individuals. Oh no, sorry. So it breaks this down, sorry. Zora Bennett is the special ops, so that's Scarlett Johansson. She has a sibling-like bond with Duncan Kincaid, who's Mahershala Ali's character. Her most trusted ally who captains their team's ship. He's kind of like the Ahab of our movie, Gareth says. Bailey is the paleontologist, Dr. Henry Loomis. He's out of his depth in terms of the military element of the mission. The director explains he's very comfortable on digs and expeditions, but not the life and death risks that Kincaid and Zora are getting into. So that he's probably going to be the comedy relief. Edwards likens the trio dynamic to Brody, Hooper, and Quint from Jaws. Cool, I guess. It's that kind of triangle between three different overlapping characters. There's a lot of fun between the three of them that really popped out to me. It's less of a love triangle and much more of a competitive who's the alpha in the group. Yeah. It says this, and that guy walking through the wetlands in a white collared shirt, that's Martin Krebs, played by Rupert Friend, a representative of Big Pharma, on site to ensure his company's interest. Even he, Edwards points out, isn't the cliched corporate type. Rupert's got a little bit of James Bond about him. They all try to play a little bit against type slightly. Cool, fine, sure, looks good. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Bye now.